Hey sea fans, Raina Mermaid here with a very sleepy Pinky who is looking adorable and also snoring, and it's kind of adorable. You may hear her making little noises in the background. Today on the show we're going to be talking about the Mahina Merfin. I got a lot of requests to review these and I just couldn't get my hands on one or my fins in one, so I'm very excited to be talking to you today about Mahina. So for those who don't know, Mahina is one of the OG mermaids. She's been around at least as long as Hannah Fraser, and there's been a lot of debate over which one came first. So she's been doing her thing a super de-duper long time. Her products are actually made of recycled rubber, which is why you get some of these different variation in color swirls, and it's also why the way the rubber feels and moves is different. So the orange one is going to feel different than the black one because they tend to put the same types of rubber together in order to make these, and that's why they're different colors as well. So as you can see, it is a very large floppy fin. The sides are very sturdy. There are 2 foot pockets that do not adjust. And I will give you the disclaimer that if you're looking for sizes, the default sizings on the websites are actually typically in Australian. So if you want your size in European or American, you need to make sure that you're actually reading and making sure you're getting the size you need. So this particular one, I am a women size 9. So in American, this fits 8.5 to 10.5. In European, it's 40 to 42. In Australian, it's 7 to 9. So there is a disclaimer on the back of it that says, this product is for recreational use only. Must be used under adult supervision. The buyer user assumes responsibility for the proper, safe, and legal use of this product, and it must only be used by people with competent and confident swimming ability. We do not endorse this product to be used in conjunction with any other products that are not associated by Mahina Mermaid. Designed in Byron Bay, Australia, made in Malaysia, contains recycled materials. There's a patent number and her website, and the manufacturing date. This one was manufactured in 2016. That's kind of cool, because it is going to do great over time, so it's kind of neat to see that. So I think it's really important that monofins come with that safety information on them. There was a study in Australia on mermaid tails, and it found that significant amount that kids were buying came with no safety information or disclaimers. It sounds kind of dumb that we have to put, this is not a flotation device, but you know what, you do have to do that. And every professional mermaid can tell you a nightmare story of a parent who threw a kid in a pool with a monofin on, and that kid doesn't know how to swim, and they think their kid is magically going to know how to swim. So the Mahina Mermaid fin is not going to teach you how to swim. You need to already know how to swim. The foot pockets also have little drain holes, which I find really helpful. I really love Mahina's business model. I love everything she does. I think her products are really smart. I think she as a person is great. Out of all the monofins I've tried, this is kind of at the bottom for me. It's sort of a love it or hate it monofin. It seems like the people who don't like it really don't like it, and the people who love it really love it. People have been using these monofins in fin folk tails. They've been using them in the old Swimtails tails and their new company, which I forget, and Swimtails is a whole other cup of tea, but they are using it in different skins. I believe Courtney, Vancouver Mermaid, uses these in her tails. In some of them, I think she uses the Luna mainly. People are making their own tails for them too. Mahina does leggings that go with them. She doesn't necessarily endorse people using them for tails though because of the safety implications. And I think Marbella made like one tail with these, a rainbow one that Amy has. My only real complaint with it is that I find it so dang uncomfortable. I don't know, maybe I've been spoiled. I have long feet, they're not wide, and I get foot cramps like crazy. I find it super uncomfortable, and I find it hard to do a correct kick because my feet are so uncomfortable. And I feel like it's because it's flat. Like it's flat on the bottom, it's flat on the top, whereas when you compare it to other monofins, like let's say the Mermaid Linden, this has a concave to it, a curve, so that the tops of your feet and your arches are comfortable. The tops of feet are not flat, and I guess it's maybe making the assumption that smaller feet, maybe the tops will be here or whatever, I don't know, but I just find it really, really uncomfortable. In order to review it, I wore some pretty thick neoprene socks with it, and that did help. I just don't always have the luxury of being able to have time to find socks or put them on. Sometimes I have to do my mermaid stuff pretty quick. Now, in terms of the actual power of it, it's a pretty good middle of the road, powerful monofin. You get a lot of great push from it, but then you also get that really beautiful, flowy, floppy, and when you have it in a finfolk tail and you've got this streaming fabric coming off it, oh my gosh, that is really gorgeous. So you can see how floppy it is. The floppiness is going to change depending on the color of the fin. I hear from a lot of people that the black fin is a bit stiffer and thicker because of the type of recycled material that goes into it. But yeah, I find the pricing for them all over the place. They were in stores for 20 bucks, or you can pay 150 bucks or 75 bucks. I don't know what these things actually cost because the price just seems to change, and I think part of that is importing them from Australia. Yeah, it's crazy. There are children's versions as well. Oh yeah, I forgot, it has her kiss imprint on the corner, which is kind of cute. I like that kind of personal branding. You should definitely check Mahina out online because she does a lot of really cool things. I kind of Facebook creep her all the time, and she's super mom and super wife and just super human. There are a few videos of her on the news that are circulating, and she's very well spoken. So even though I find your monofin a little uncomfortable, I think you're amazing, Mahina. And I don't want to discourage people from trying the monofins or buying them either. I want people to know my experience because I feel that other people are going to have it. And if you're gonna buy one, you should probably be prepared for that. And maybe you'll get it and your feet will feel fine and it won't matter. But maybe you'll be like me with big old flippers for feet and you'll kind of be super uncomfortable, and at least I warned you and you got some booties, or maybe you sized up or something. I have heard of people not sizing appropriately, having it be too tight, and then when they try to get it on, they actually snap this part, and this can be really difficult to fix. Pretty much once it's broken, right? So you can try gluing it, but it doesn't stay for long. There's also curves in here to keep it on your heels, which I found gave me blisters, but it's to keep it from constantly slipping off. And I just prefer a little bit more support, and like I said, that concave, and that's my personal preference. But overall, it's a really beautiful product. It's a very ecological product. Aside from the fact that it's being shipped all over the world and coming from Malaysia, it would be really cool if it could be made in America or somewhere. I guess you can't, there's no factory in Australia, and they are trying to keep prices low. These kind of things are so tricky, right? This one is orange and it's got goldish green tones inside it, and I just went with the orange because, yeah, that's what I like. I don't have a tail that fits it. I don't intend to get a tail that fits it. I'm probably just gonna use it for training, or I may even sell it in the future just because I don't have as much time as I would like to just train with monofins, so it's hard for me to own something if I'm not gonna use it all the time. But that's my review and my take on it, and I still really enjoyed using it even though I found it uncomfortable. I mean, that's just how the game goes. Sometimes monofins are uncomfortable, right? So yeah, let me know. Do you have a Mahina? What do you think of it? Do you have a tail? Like, let me see your pictures of tails that go with the Mahina. I would love to see that. Please give us a like and subscribe if you're on YouTube. If you're on other social media, please like and leave a comment. It really helps us know who likes what people want to see. Let me know if there's other reviews you want to hear or comparisons. I am going to do one big overview of comparisons of every monofin that I own, which I think is going to be really cool. Eventually I'll get that done. You can help us out by subscribing to us on patreon.com/RainaMermaid for as little as $2 a month. I know I say it in every video, it's just that these videos cost money to make, these things cost money to buy, and right now we're dealing with a pandemic, so we can't do any mermaid gigs. So $2 helps, and we make sure that you get your money's worth. We put out a lot of content, we put out a lot of resources, and we would really appreciate your support. You can also make one-time donations through our page, our Halifax Mermaid website. It does have a PayPal donation button, and my Mermaid Raina website, where I have a lot of free resources as well, including online workshops, does have a PayPal donate button as well, just like a little tip jar thing, only if you're in a position to do so. So definitely do all of that, and let me know what you think of the Mahina. If you've got any videos, feel free to link them or pictures. I would love to see them. Best wishes from me and Pinky. Oh, did you wake up?
He's so cute.
She's got one eye open.
She's so cute.
She snored through the whole thing.
Did she?
Yeah, and like really,
she's in it.
really,
she's
yeah.
You got her in
No,
it.
I have a whole video where she's going.
Oh, she's so cute.
You got that little sleepy in your eye.
She's
There,
so
I got
cute.
it.
It did great. Everything recorded did great.
Hi. Hello, can I cut your nails? You're the claw. Little claw who gets everything stuck. You get everything stuck. If you sit there, I might cut your nails. Because you're getting stuck on everything. We'll see if she stays. Oh, you're still recording. Ah!